Welcome to the second Snow Sports Report of January. Kind of a bad news, good news scenario. Well, the good news is always when I get on a snowmobile, which I did last week up in Trout Lake. But the bad news is, yeah, we have 50s and rain heading our way for Thursday night and early Friday. Here's a look at some of those excellent trails up there, by the way. Kudos to the grooming crew up at Trout Lake and much of the eastern UP. The trails were excellent. You can see the temperatures. Yeah, we're going to take a hit and we're going to melt a lot of snow in the next 24 hours. But you can see as we head into the weekend, we cool down again, and it's going to be kind of a snow replacement mode. Now, I record this on a Thursday morning, so still there's some snowpack out there, but with heavy rain likely and very warm temperatures, this is going to look a lot different once we get into Friday. So let's take a look at some of those snow depths out there. By the way, we've lost about a quarter of the snow depth compared to last week across lower Michigan, but you can still see really good snow out there across UP. That warmth heading our way is pretty much going to wipe out much of the rideable trails for snowmobilers across lower Michigan. You're going to want to jump the bridge this weekend. Okay, heading our way this weekend, you can see the second storm system already moving into the Great Lakes. That's going to give us a combination of rain and snow from central to southern lower Michigan, mostly just snow up to the north, and then everything is going to transition to snow Saturday night in through Sunday morning, and that's going to bring, we'll probably wake up to 2 to 4 inches of snow here in the Grand Rapids area, and even more up to the north. Could see anywhere from 3 to 6 inches of snow across northern lower, and probably the sweet spot somewhere in the central and western UP, and that's kind of indicated by both the European model and also the American model, if you will. Here's a look at Shush Mountain. Look at that glorious sunshine. Boy, we've been lacking that, so an excellent day skiing out there. Unfortunately, no new snow really this week, kind of a tame week, but still holding on to really good bases, and all the resorts have at least 60% or more of their runs open, so that's great news out there across the board, even 100% in the Highlands and Nubs Knob. Really a fantastic season so far. Now, if you're skiing out there this weekend, the warmer of the 2 days will be Saturday, with temperatures likely in the mid-30s, and we're looking at temperatures in the 20s and 30s, or just around 30 in the Grand Rapids area, 20s to the north. So overall, good skiing. We're going to remain a little bit at or above average this coming week until the tail end of the week, but here's some good news as we head into mid-portion of January to the second and third week. Looks like colder than average temperatures taking hold, at least briefly, across the area, so whatever snow we do get should hold quite a bit as we head towards the latter parts of January. So take advantage of the trails out there. You're probably going to have to head to the north across UP, if so, and skiers, you should be just fine this upcoming weekend.